Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, B'Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And Shalom to we Akim that we're pushing this word around the globe in faith and in truth and in sincerity. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. The real Hebrew Israelites are you Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, and West Africans predominantly. However, you will get Israelites that are going to look like the other nations because Israel has been scattered amongst all people. However, doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, it's about your seed line, because if your seed line goes back to the man in the Bible who's named Israel, then you too are an Israelite no matter what you look like. So, just a quick lesson I want to do here. When I was coming home from camp at the weekend, I saw this string of posters on the underground. Basically, there's a series of posters with this theme. It's basically promoting Twitter. And there were all these various tweets by people who were saying various things. Obviously, these are constructed comments that are made to be part of this advert. I'm sure they're not tweets from real people, but it's supposed to be sort of like I suppose a cross section of general Twitter posts that people would generally make. So I read this comment and it says, by Rosie Jones, just accidentally brushed Doc Martens with another lesbian on the tube. Now I think that means that we're now married. It's supposed to be a joke, right? But there's nothing funny about this because it's a sign of the times where they can put this advert in the public promoting LGBTQ and it's not looked at as being strange or abominable or something that's supposed to be detested and not uplifted. No, this is marketed as if it's something normal, but it's confusion, and confusion isn't normal. Because the Most High isn't the author of confusion. But this is Esau society, and the scriptures say that the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted, and Esau is the basest of all men, Job 30:8. And this is what he uplifts in his society. So let me get some precepts to edify and make my point. So what am I looking at here? Yeah, let me go from some precepts on male and female. Yeah. Genesis chapter 1 verse 27, it says, so the Most High created man in his own image, and in the image of the Most High created he him. Male and female created he them. And the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and of the fowl of the air, and over everything that moveth upon the earth. So the whole point of this LGBTQ agenda is really part of the depopulation agenda, because if men are laying with men and women are laying with women, who's going to bring forth children? You see, Esau's trying to push his depopulation agenda, and part of it is this LGBTQ movement, which people think that, oh, this is for our betterment and we have to love everybody and love is love and, everything's fine and acceptable. These people are stupid and they're like lambs being led to the slaughter, essentially, because they're going to get taken out. If not by Esau, then when Yahushua comes back with the chariots, and when the nukes hit, these people are goners. They're through. Let me get more precepts. Genesis chapter 5 and verse 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day that they were created. So again, it says the Most High created male and female. Now, let me get some precepts about confusion. This is Deuteronomy 22 and 5. And this says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination to Yahweh thy power. So we're not supposed to be, men and women aren't supposed to be transitioning or becoming transgenders and stuff like that. 1 Corinthians 14:33. Good precepts today. It says, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." Here you go. The Most High is not the author of confusion. I'm going to get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 3. "But the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive, nor take deep rooting from the bastard's slips, nor lay any fast foundation. For though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not last, they shall be shaken with the wind. Through the force of the wind shall they be rooted out. The imperfect branches shall be broken off. They are fruit unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yea, meat for nothing." So therefore, these people that are embracing this LGBTQ madness, they're going to be rooted out of the earth. They're going to be destroyed. Psalms 12 and 8. Yeah, beautiful precept, this one. Psalms chapter 12 and verse 8, it says, "The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted." And that's exactly what happened. You've got these Esau's in rule now, and these vile people, these LGBTQ people, supporting people, they're vile people because they're following after the ways of one of the vilest men on the earth. Let me get Job 30 and 8. This is speaking of you Edomites. Let me go up, yeah. Speaking of the nation of Esau, Edom, which if you don't know, the nation of Esau is predominantly you white people today. You so-called Europeans, so-called Americans, so-called French, German, all basically the Russians, the Edomite nations. So let's get this. Job 30 and 1. "But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished? For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up the mallows by the bushes, and juniper roots for their meat. They are driven forth from among men, they cried after them as a thief. To dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, and under nettles they were gathered together." Here's the point. "They were children of fools, yea, children of base men, and they were viler than the earth." Let me get Malachi 1 and 4. Let me get it from up. Malachi 1 and 1. "The burden of the word of Yahweh unto Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I love Jacob." Now, for those of you who don't know, Esau was the progenitor of you so-called Edomites. Not of you so-called, of you Edomites, because that's what you really are, you so-called white people. And Esau was the progenitor, and it says, "Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I love Jacob. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever." Yep. So Yahweh has indignation against these people. Let me get 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. It says, Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, which is what most of you homosexuals are, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, which is what you sodomites are. You're abusing yourselves, abusing your body with mankind. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. We get new precepts here. 2 Peter 2 and 12. Just flowing in the spirit here. This is, but as natural brute beasts. But these, as natural, 2 Peter 2:12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they count it pleasure to riot in the daytime, spots that they are, and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and a heart they have exercised with covetous practices. Cursed children, which have forsaken the right way and gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. Let me get another precept. This is Jude 1:7. This says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth as an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. That's how Sodom and Gomorrah went out because of their wickedness. The Most High destroyed them, and it's going to destroy America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, for their wickedness, for their wine and their their wine and their philosophies, which they've pushed forth all across the earth. This sodomy spirit. Let me get Leviticus 20:13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. 1928. That's about tattoos. Salakia. Yeah. Let me read Leviticus 20:13 again, and I'll close this out. It says, if a man lie also with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So, with that, giving all praise and glory once again unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, and shalom to all you Akim that be pushing this word in truth and faith and in sincerity. And until the next lesson, I'll be able to do, Lord willing, I'll say shalom.